Hey guys, in today's video, we're gonna show you how to properly season a cast iron skillet. Now, I know you can buy Lodge cast iron skillets at your local Ace. Those come pre-seasoned, very, very helpful. But what happens if you buy a skillet that's not seasoned or you need to re-season your skillet? Well, tell you what, today, we're gonna show you how to do exactly that. So let's get started. I've got all the tools I need for today's seasoning project right here. We're gonna start off with my Ace bucket. I've got warm water in there with 1 drop of soap, and then I have my Scrub Daddy as well. That's gonna help me get this all cleaned and prepped and ready for the seasoning. I've got a couple towels here, one for wiping, one for drying, and one for applying the oil as well. Now, Lodge sells a cast iron seasoning, which is a very convenient spray bottle that has canola oil in it, or you can always use your favorite squirt bottle with canola oil as well. Then I have some heat-proof gloves. Why? Well, today I'll tell you what, I'm gonna be using my Weber grill for this, so I wanna make sure that as I hold on to the skillet to get that oil applied, I'm not burning my hands. You could also do this in your house in the oven as well. We're gonna do this today at 400 degrees, so whether it's on your grill or in your oven at 400 degrees will work fantastic. Why do I choose the grill? Tell you what, don't want my house to smell like I'm seasoning cast iron for the next few days, so I'm gonna do it outside. Makes it easy, convenient, and I don't have to smell up the house. So let's head out, get the grill fired up. Here we are right at the Weber. I'm gonna go ahead and start the burners, and then what I'm gonna do is, with a combination of these 3 burners today, I will adjust my temperature and hold it right at 400 degrees. First part of this process, we went ahead and took our Ace bucket. We added 1 drop of Dawn soap just to get some soap in there. We want to get this surface cleaned and scrubbed and ready to go because we want it to not have any dirt or contaminants and accept that seasoning very well. So once I go through and get it cleaned, we will go through now and get it wiped out with a damp towel. You just have a damp kitchen towel I'm using. I'm gonna get that wiped out, and we'll go ahead and turn this over, and we'll use the other side and get all that wiped out, and then we'll take a dry towel, get it buffed out clean, ready to go. And there you have it. We are set. This is all prepped and cleaned. Next up, we're going to show you how we do step 1 of the seasoning, then it's out on the grill to get things going. Step 1 in the process is I'm gonna go ahead and add about 4 tablespoons of canola oil and get in here with my towel. Now, the pan is cold, so important to know we're starting with a cold pan, 4 tablespoons of canola oil, and I am just getting that oil on every surface, sides, top, edges, all of that. Now we are done, and we are ready to head out onto the grill. We're gonna do 4 processes today. We're gonna show you all 4 of those. All right, we let our grill fully preheat. We've got all the knobs set where we want them to hold right at 400. We're gonna add that cast iron skillet. Now we're gonna leave it in here for 15 minutes. Hey, guess what? It's gonna be smoky. It's gonna be smelly. Don't worry about it. That means that seasoning process is working. So we'll leave it in there for 15 minutes. We'll come back and we'll start step number 2. Here we are right after 15 minutes. We'll go ahead and add another 2 to 3 tablespoons of canola oil, and then very carefully, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna use our towel, rub that oil into all the surfaces, the sides, the top, the little edges, the bottom, everything. And then we'll do the same thing. We'll go ahead and close the grill. We're gonna let this go for another 15 minutes to get this second step done. Before we come back, do the 3rd step. Here we are right at step number 3. We'll add that 2 to 3 tablespoons of canola oil again, and then very carefully, like we always do, we'll go ahead and rub this on the sides, the top, the bottom, and get everything fully coated. Then we're gonna do what we did last time, shut the lid, go another 15 minutes before we start on seasoning round number 4. After 15 minutes, here we are, last final round, right? This is round number 4. So we added the oil in. Like I said, we'll be careful again here. Get that all rubbed in, the sides, the bottom, the top. And we're gonna do like we always do, 15 minutes back in the grill, 400 degrees. We'll let it do its final bit of seasoning. Okay, here we are right after 4 rounds of seasoning. I'm giving it a final wipe. I went ahead and shut the grill off, and now give it that final wipe. I'm gonna go ahead and let it sit, cool down completely. I'll meet you back in the kitchen. Well, now that your cast iron skillet is all set and ready to go for many, many cooking adventures, stay tuned because I've got videos coming up next that are gonna show you some fun recipes to use in your brand new cast iron skillet.